What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Leno. I am here with my guy, Jonan. What's going on, champ?
Hey, what's happening? It's the John Little Fox and all that, Here to talk about some Ninja Turtles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, the Turtles have been dropping a lot of heat for us this summer and into the future as well.
Oh yeah.
Um, Yeah, man. So tonight we're going to be talking about issue 2 of the IDW series. We're going to also be talking about the Mutant Nation issue 1. We're going to briefly talk about the Untold Dynasty, as well as some of the future products that will be coming out for TMNT. Just kind of getting into the lore, just shelling it up with us turtle heads, man. So without further ado, Joni, man, we're gonna start off with the Mutination issue 1, bro. How'd you feel as far as reading this first issue?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, oh, this is actually better than what I expected because I didn't actually like buy the physical issue. I kind of just read it online because I was like, well, let me check it out
Hmm.
before I actually drop some money and spend But I was like, okay, this is actually a lot more better than I thought. I actually liked definitely like Raphael and definitely Metalhead showing up and stuff, and they're kind of starting to get a little bit more integrated into society and all that in this issue.
Yeah, I'd happen to agree with you with this. I get well. The irony behind this is this what happens when you eliminate Sophie Campbell?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, there is a whole stance behind like a lot of people disliking her involvement and again, not to mention, I guess not everybody was a fan of the IDW series, but the huge positivity out of this is I'm also going to reference. We're going to get back to talking about it more intimately of the revamp of the issue 1. But did you know that the issue 1 of the IDW series had sold for 300,000 copies?
no, I didn't know. Well,
Yeah,
that's actually pretty cool,
yeah, and
especially
that
for it's a first issue, so that's definitely why.
well, they were on the
But
I mean, they were on the verge of like really struggling. And I mean, as of right now, the Turtles is picking up. But we're going to go back to talking about the Mutination issue 1. And I really enjoy the vibes. Raphael's my favorite turtle, and then the whole like road. Are you familiar with Roadhouse?
with Chuck Norris.
No, 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 no. That's Swayze. That's Patrick
Oh,
Swayze.
oh, okay.
But yeah, like the pretty much like the that whole vibe, that bar scene, being a bodyguard, handling roughnecks, the whole bar scene fight.
Oh yeah,
So
I can definitely see that.
it
Yeah.
was a direct correlation. The another hilarious thing was to me was last night I rewatched. You ever watched the documentary of Turtle Power when they kind of
No,
did the
no, I haven't. What's that based on?
so that's pretty much the origin and basis with Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, and they used a lot of pop culture to create a lot of the characters that
Oh
they
yeah.
that they have. So I mean, like they had referenced that if you well you I don't know if you had as well seen the movie Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah. Or Big
Oh,
Trouble in Little Tokyo
yeah, yeah, or
with
Little Tokyo, exactly. So
yeah.
Casey Jones was inspired by him. Like ideally, that's the inspiration was behind there. And I mean, I guess when you think about it now, you can see the connection.
Also like Brendan Lee.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't say I could see it, but yeah, I definitely get it though. I thought it was like somebody else in particular,
That
but
was
yeah.
Kurt Russell played that main guy. Crow, I
Oh,
think Crow was
yeah.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, yeah, like Brandon was like well, obviously the skinnier dude that was like, quick and all that stuff, and the other guy was like the big,
Oh yeah,
muscle.
you're right. You're right. You're right. Yep. Yep. But
Right.
yeah, but yeah. I mean, so with this picking up after a 150, I mean, so Mutant Nation to me is showing that pretty much this is directly after the aftermath of 150, and all the turtles had separated and went to their own places and destinations to find themselves, and it looks like Raphael went west from Hampton.
Probably. I'm not sure where he went, but yeah,
Yeah, they were
maybe.
yeah. So like they came from like if you remember the in that last issue of 150 when they all had met in the snow and all the turtles and Lita were all
Yeah,
like
like
all
Raph
together.
like showed up like out of nowhere. I was like, how did he get here so fast?
Right. So yeah, that
Yeah.
was that was in Hampton. So that was so he pretty much he's traveling west, and he was in, if I'm not mistaken, he was in Arizona
Oh,
when he
that's pretty
yeah
cool.
yeah he was in Arizona for this issue, and he had a pet named Pepperoni with him. Are you familiar with Pepperoni?
Oh yeah. So if in case you guys don't know, like pepperoni is Raphael's pet Triceratops and stuff. He's had pepperoni for like at least half of the IDW series. Like I want to say until like if you read I think it's called Turtles in Time because the turtles went on like this whole time travel adventure basically. And you can kind of guess they went to like the little Jurassic era and they picked up
Are you talking
pepperoni.
about before IDW that Turtles in Time, like, or
Oh no, no,
within the
for like
IDW series they had a Turtles in Time?
oh no, it was within the IDW series. It was
Okay,
yeah, it wasn't like a issue one, two, or whatever. It was like kind of like yeah, one of those little spin-off kind of things that
okay,
kind of
okay.
led into the story.
So with it being with being a Triceratops, is it connected to the Triceratons at all, or
Oh
or
no,
or,
it's just a
or, or just a direct prehistoric?
yeah, it's just like a literal just regular baby Triceratops that Raph adopted from his time travel journey.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I see he pretty much has a liking to this creature. I wonder if is it a true Triceratops, or is it a mutant?
It's a regular one for now, but it's implied in the future that they might have like the Triceratops mutate or something sometimes, or she might get bigger and stuff. Like there was this one story where like it's in the future and Raph can like ride her like a steed or whatever, and then I think
Really?
it's oh yeah, and then Sophie Campbell, she then kind of alluding to this idea that she wants to make pepperoni into some big giant masculine looking mutant, and I'm just like, oh god, please don't. But
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay.
but yeah, but nah, yeah, but pepperoni is one of Raphael's pets though, which is kind of funny because like the turtles, they've had obviously pets throughout different series and all that. Um, Usually Michelangelo's a huge cat person, so he always has like his pet cat Clunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like for Raphael, sometimes he'd be having like either other reptiles like other turtles, or in this case, he's got pepperoni, which whole Triceratops.
See, like now I don't know, like I'm a companion kind of guy. Like if I were ever to create my own comic, I would definitely have a companion. And now I'm really like drawn into the idea of possibly like wanting to see I don't if there's going to be any growth of like their friendship at all.
Oh yeah. Well, not that I could think of, but
Yeah,
Raph's definitely attached to pepperoni. I guess that's definitely another layer you can definitely relate to like Raph to, because I know you got your dog and stuff, and just
yeah,
like
yeah.
Raph, it's got pepperoni.
Exactly. So, okay. Also, we got an appearance from Metalhead, and this isn't the Metalhead from the earlier issues. And like I had told you before, I've got a gap of knowledge of the IDW series, and I'm really glad that I got you in here with me. So, how did was there any explanation as to how this particular Metalhead has these upgrades?
Um, Nothing I could think of. I guess like Metalhead might have just updated itself or something. You already know like Metalhead in this universe is like kind of evil or something, right?
Well, okay, so when Metalhead showed up, it appeared as a threat, but at the same time, he had a well calculated strategy to even get his attention. So
Oh yeah.
I didn't get any vibes of him being a villain at all
Oh no,
from what
I
happened.
mean like I mean in general, not like in this comic specifically for like the IDW universe.
Okay, no, I mean because I remember Donatello was Metalhead to an extent, and then when that consciousness when he got his body back, so what happened to Metalhead?
I can't remember too much. This has been a while, but
Okay.
yeah, Metalhead was a robot of Donatello's for a minute, and then I guess he kind of developed his own kind of like AI or conscience, and then I don't know, like he just after that he just kind of became evil and stuff.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, about to say, yeah. I mean, like I had no correlation. He kind of just appeared to me, and then I guess I'm hoping to like I might have to like dive deep into YouTube and find some references because I mean we didn't even get Metalhead. Did Metalhead get destroyed at all at a certain point of
Yeah,
IDW?
actually, yeah, he did. Like so like the last time I saw Metalhead in IDW was actually during the Armageddon games.
Okay.
So like, and a lot of villains got killed off in there, like Krang, Terrell, and I was like, really?
Mm,
But yeah, but
mm.
even Metalhead got killed off or something. So, but seems like he's back to life. So yeah, that's a character that's easily like you can write back into the story. So I was like, okay,
Do you think we're going to get well? Do you think we're going to get any sort of explanation as to how he was able to be put back together and who sent him? And of course, Metalhead had also mentioned that like it appears that there's probably another foe out west because yeah, there's another enemy to face.
yeah, because I mean, Metalhead. I mean, he's not straight up evil, but I guess he definitely doesn't like the turtles and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they would definitely explain it if maybe some scientist or something could have fixed him up, or maybe he might have self repaired himself. But yeah.
Mm,
I definitely remember this one moment from like IDW where like Donatello was like, I think this is a little bit before, sort of, or around the time when Metalhead became evil. So like Donatello was like, all right, we'll work together and stuff. And Donatello had this expectation. He was like, all right, Metalhead's gonna betray me, so I'm about to blow him up. And
oh dang.
yeah, and he tried it, and Metalhead was like, wait, did you just try to blow me up? And Donatello was like, yeah, you were gonna betray me, right? He was like, right? And then yeah,
Dang.
yeah, Metalhead wasn't happy about that.
Yo,
But
yo, that this is a different Donnie that I'm accustomed to. Like this Donnie was kind of spot on. I guess after you have had a death, you kind of question a lot of things.
yeah, Donatello, that's the thing. I mean, I like Donatello, and you know he's my favorite Ninja Turtle.
Okay.
But Donatello, he definitely does have his dark side sometimes. He just, yeah. Because I already told you that thing about him in the Mirage with Stockman, where he like, kept him alive for years, and was like, all right, there's no reason with him, so I'm just gonna get rid of you.
Yeah, like okay. I mean at this point, man, like I feel like for the first time ever, I feel like the one character that isn't getting no shine is like Leonardo right now. It's
Yeah,
across of everything that we've gotten so far. I don't know if they're saving the best for last or they're making
yeah, we
up
might.
for that that connection that I lost with Raphael not towards the end of the IDW series. They're making up for it now for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll definitely get to Leonardo probably next month or so with that next issue, so that should be fun.
Yeah. And
Wonder what
then
they might do with him.
yeah, that's so. Do you think he's gonna? Do you think that he's gonna be out there? What was it? It was that Cora?
Cora. Oh, you're talking about Koya?
Koya. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna be out there with Koya and have a little relationship and all that kind of stuff? Like,
I'm not sure, but the, well, I'm going to ignore that. Wait, that's your phone?
yes, my phone.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, is that my?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
but
No.
Leonardo. So I mean, during Sophie Campbell's run, he did open up a dojo. So I'm assuming he might try to do something like that, I guess,
Okay. And
because he loves to
then
teach, and he's a martial artist.
okay.
Yeah.
I could possibly see that happening. And then you know what? Alapex didn't die, did she?
No, Elapex is alive.
Okay, she's still probably in New York then.
Yeah, or I don't know where, but because the last time they did anything with Elapex was with the whole I'm pretty sure you've seen the Weasel Girls, right? Well, that's why I call them the Weasel Girls, but the Weasels.
You talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, because that when that doctor was still around and was running those experiments on all those little furries or whatever. Is that
Exactly.
you?
And
Okay, yeah.
like Leatherhead, I think like he did something to Leatherhead and then basically like I think Leatherhead captured one of the weasels and then Alopex had to work with the turtles to like try to get them
Mm-hmm.
back or whatever.
Yep. All the way down into the sewers. Yes, I do remember that. Okay. It was just kind of like because I guess all of for right now, Mutant Nation and the Untold Dynasty is going to be running together, and it's going to mesh a lot of things together. And then towards the end of this Mutant Nation comic, they give us a placement of Casey Jones in April, and really it's Casey Jones. It kind of gives you some nostalgia of a feel of Body Count, or maybe
Yeah.
it's an insinuation, but I mean, I guess Raphael and Casey has always had a connection together throughout Mirage's history.
Oh yeah, like they're best friends and everything and pretty much, they got a lot in common. They like to fight a lot and like to
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean in this comic though, that's another thing too. I gotta praise Mutant Nation is that I actually like the action definitely in there. Um, obviously the bar scene with Raph where he was like, "Hey, is he bothering you so and so?" He beating up the guy. That was kind of cool. And then we cut to like Tokyo with Casey and stuff where he's like on the phone with April. He's like, "Oh yeah, hold on, April, I gotta do something to this guy real quick." But keep talking.
Yeah, but say like
But yeah.
he's like in complete complete fight, and like is still on the phone with April. I thought that was cool. It looks. Do you think he's like in Chinatown, or do you think he's actually out there in like Japan or Tokyo?
He's probably in Japan. I know it has something to do with the Foot Clan Tales Untold Destiny thing, because Casey was one of the main characters in there, and it
Mm.
seems like something must have happened to Karai where she's got like some kind of weird like demon inside her head or something like that. That's kind of making her do some dark stuff now. So
Mm.
she's kind of like it's kind of implied that Casey's like supposed to kind of keep an eye on her and stuff. That's like why Karai wants him around to like keep her like straight and all that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but Karai's kind of got like Casey wired or got him like, his phone bugged or listen to his. And all that stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
So I say, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Like I only read like one or two issues of the Untold Dynasty. So like this mutination issue makes me want to read it again. I didn't have an interest that much into it. How about yourself, man?
Yeah, I would say definitely Mutant Nation is definitely like I mean, the thing is, I mean, I was like, well, I'll probably just put this off and stuff because I hadn't really been too much into TMNT for certain reasons. But this, I was like, no, I can see this as being okay, but I just wasn't like, yeah, but I'm gonna just come back to this later or something like that. But yeah, now this makes me want to come back to it sooner because I'm like, all right, this stuff is actually pretty interesting and pretty good.
Yeah, that's it. I can tell that they're building something. But I mean that's pretty much. Oh yeah, this is Tom Waltz, isn't it?
I'm not even sure.
I think it
Is
was
it talking
half.
about
I think it was like half and
oh,
half and half with another design.
oh, you're talking about Mutant Nation?
Yeah.
I think I might have saw his name on there. I'm
That's
not
what I
sure.
thought I saw too. All right. Well, I mean, that's going to be our segment with that. We're going to move on to this issue two of IDW. I guess that's the only thing to call it as of right now. It doesn't have like a specific name of issue two of the 2024 comic series where
Yeah,
we
that's what I would probably call it too, 2024 or well, I mean, we're not gonna actually talk about the first issue two or whatever from IDW, so I don't think we'll get that confused.
yeah okay yeah. So
But yeah,
with
let's
with
I was about to say let's get into it.
all right. So with issue two, we've got with issue two, we have it's pretty much dedicated to what's Michelangelo doing right now. Again, all the turtles are pretty much separated. And first issue was Raphael. He was in jail and escapes. This particular second, Michelangelo looks like he's somewhere in Asia, and he's like a social media icon. He's like famous.
Yeah,
I think
he's an actor now.
yeah, he's like a martial. He's an action actor.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like on set and stuff, he was like he had the little rubber or fake nunchucks, and he accidentally hits a guy. And it's like, oh my god, sorry, dude. I think I He's like, nah, bro. Remember, it's all fake and it's rubber. And he's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm. So I mean, at this point, Mikey's probably kind of rusty, like in La La Land. Like it's almost like a Lion King moment. It seems when I read this issue, kind of like when Simba was going to hang out with Timon and Pumbaa, and like completely forgot he was a lion.
Yeah, pretty much like that. Michelangelo. I mean, I can definitely see that though. I mean, don't get me wrong, Michelangelo's a great ninja and stuff, but like out of the turtles, I would say like obviously Leo and Raph are definitely into into the ninja thing, but Mikey and Donnie, sometimes it can be here and there where they're like, well, yeah, I'm a ninja, but I don't, I'm not gonna take it as seriously,
Hmm.
as Leo and Raph basically. But yeah,
That's right. That's what I got from it, and like I mean, finally he runs into conflict with these. I don't. These aren't regular foot soldiers. Like, how would you describe these guys in these uniforms or outfits that attacked Michelangelo in issue two?
well, to be honest, I'm not even sure if they're foot or not. They might be because Raph did say in some point in the comic that they were foot. But and it might have something to do with Karai and stuff maybe, because she is the current leader. So I'm not sure if that's the case or it's that rival gang that Karai was facing. I think it was the Mad Dog gang or something like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, like where that's also another foot, like another clan of ninjas or something. But for some reason they're going after the Ninja Turtles, so that's something.
Yeah. Again, well, yeah. I forgot to mention that Raphael, like midway into the comic, comes in and at the right moment to join alongside Michelangelo in a fight. Raphael moves kind of fast. I mean, Ralphie just broke out of prison, then you know
Oh yeah, he made it.
runs into his brother to finish off some foes that was giving his brother a hard time.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, dude must have jumped on a plane immediately and just came all the way to Japan and was like, "Mikey, bro, you good, bro?" And then Mikey just like punches him. It was like, "Nah, bro."
So I mean, it's action packed. I can't wait to see what happens. One thing that I'm going to hold on to see if they mention this for for a particular reason is that Michelangelo's, what's that, diamond studded nunchucks?
Yeah, something like that. Where I guess he must have gotten his nunchucks or something like encoded in diamonds or something like that because of his money and all that stuff now.
Yeah, big bank, big money. He's a well-known mutant, but I mean that. Hey, look, can we almost say that these nunchucks are indestructible at this point?
I don't know. I mean, they're expensive. That's what they are. But well, they should definitely have some hit to it though. Definitely.
Do you think they're going to like take advantage of to how they're made, or do you more so think it's just more so for the glamour and the aesthetics?
It's probably for the glamour. Like I think during the fight, I could be wrong here, but I think like I mean not Donzo. Michelangelo was using the nunchucks like to kind of blind his enemies a little bit with the diamonds and
Hmm.
all that stuff. And he had the little sunglasses. It was like it's ninja time and all that. So that could probably be a good way to use those nunchucks.
All in all, like first one and two issues, what do you think of Jason? How do you feel about Jason Aaron's presence right now for the Ninja Turtle?
So far, so good. I can't really complain. I mean, we're definitely getting some pretty good action and stuff in there
Yeah.
and all that. So yeah, and definitely some like a little mystery. Like, so we'll eventually get the pieces to the puzzle of what's going on here.
We'll eventually, hopefully end up running into our villain. I'm trying to think, is Leo or Donatello next?
Leonardo's next. I think they're
Leo.
saving Donnie for last.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can't wait to see how this unfolds. I mean, bro, let's just take a second and think about this. We've got Untold Dynasty, we've got Mutination, we got this IDW series, we've got the Saturday morning, we've got the black, white, and green
Yeah.
issues, we've got TMNT Naruto coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I
No,
mean? We got 6 series going on right now.
yeah. I think originally there was supposed to be. I know you weren't a fan of it when you heard about it.
And the Night Watcher.
Well, yeah, that too. But I was about to say like the TMNT Masters of the Universe thing.
Oh
I
yeah,
think originally that was supposed to be a crossover, but I actually found one of the toys in store. I'll probably share it in the Discord. I keep forgetting to post it, but I'll definitely put it on. Show you guys later. I found it like a little Michelangelo He-Man kind of thing. It was pretty cool.
Oh nice. But see, I thought it was a nice little collaboration.
Oh yeah, definitely. For the '80s and all that stuff.
I will say for the past like 2 years, when it comes to comics, Mirage Comics have made a lot of attempts to keep things interesting as far as the Turtles go with these series. You had the Usagi, you had the Stranger Things collab, you had the Street Fighter collab, you had the Power Rangers collab.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, look, and everywhere I go, the merch is there. There's like a plethora of action figures. I see more Ninja Turtle action figures more than anything anywhere else. I mean, unless I'm lying.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. I mean, even at the comic book store, I found some stuff. Like I said, the Master Universe Michelangelo thing, and then I also was like, when I was at my comic book store last time, or probably the second time, I'm not sure which, but I was just looking around. I found some old, some of the Bayverse toys. Like I saw Bayverse Donatello and Bayverse Leonardo. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But yeah. And then I think I even saw like a Raphael that wasn't like life size, but it was pretty big. Like one of those little $100 statue kind of things. So that was pretty nice.
Oh, nice. And then I guess as far as television go, I kind of regret watching that entire season of Tales. Yeah.
Oh, why do you regret it?
I don't know, because I feel like if I would have waited like per week to watch it, I don't know, I probably would have.
Yeah. Nah. Well, for me though, I don't regret it. I just like, well, why not? I just watched it and I was like, oh, well, there it is.
Yeah. I've been finishing up the 2012 series. I'll probably pick up the 2003 after that.
Nice.
Just want to catch that up. I've only watched the movie of Rise. So I'm eventually probably going to end up watching Rise as well.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I've only seen Rise like once. Like I've seen like episodes all once. Like I've seen all of the seasons and I've seen like the movie like just one go, and I was like, all right, that was it after that.
I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of Rise.
I wasn't really crazy about Rise. It's not really my thing, but people like it though, and that's all right.
Gotcha. I was about to say, man, anything you wanted to include?
Well, I definitely do want to say more about that Michelangelo thing, about him being rich and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it or anything, or to like some people that don't know. I think I might have said this before, but like, yeah, I can definitely see it like with Michelangelo, because Michelangelo is always into like various different things and stuff. Like
Mhm.
in some alternate futures, like in the Archie comics, like Michelangelo one time like opened up his own orphanage and became like a comic book writer and stuff, or comic book artist.
Yeah.
And then back in the old Mirage, Michelangelo was actually a pretty good writer and artist and stuff. And I think in Image, one of his stories actually got liked by Oprah Winfrey. So that's pretty interesting.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, but Michelangelo, yeah, he definitely has that talent and that like skill. And then even in the IDW comics, he kind of started his own podcast, which, I mean, I'm not saying it's out of character for Michelangelo. I just hated how like that became like a plot thing though, where yeah, versus that just being a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, it's an attempt to modernize things,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I'm not against it though. I'm like yeah, because I can definitely see Michelangelo doing it. But yeah, but yeah, you know, he likes to live large and stuff sometimes, so he knows how to make it big.
Mhm. I got you. I got you. Well, at this point, would you call Leonardo a leader right now?
Depends. Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Like it does. I mean, at this point, it feels like the turtles are way more adult. Like I mean, they're brothers, but like I don't. I mean, at this point, like all the turtles are like their own. They're like grown men that are brothers more so than having a leader being Leonardo.
Yeah, it's kind of
Right.
hard to pinpoint like what, like how old, like specifically the IDW turtles are. I mean, physically or whatever, like technically they're only but a couple of years old, which is weird. But they have the mindset of their past lives from like when they like were since they were reincarnated and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where their mindset is at. But yeah, but for IDW though, like a lot of years have passed by, and like they've had a couple of Christmas specials, which is how I measure like the years and all that stuff. So I think they had like 3 or 4, and I think this Michelangelo one makes either the third or fourth. So at least 3 or 4 years might have passed by with the start of IDW and the TMNT world.
Mm.
That's how I see it.
Okay. Okay. I got you. That's a good way to gauge it. I
Yeah.
mean, but let's say like just kind of feeling people in because I mean at this point turtles are definitely like they're having a little bit of a growth of fandomship, a little bit of growth in demand, and if people are jumping into it and kind of want kind of know what's really going on. At least I wanted to mention that. Okay, these are more mature turtles than what you guys are accustomed to from the TV shows and films. It's more of a
Yeah.
this is post of like an almost an Armageddon type of storyline right now that we're in.
Yeah. Yeah, compared to like the cartoons, yeah, usually the turtles are like usually like, actually teenagers like 15 and so and so. Mirage, they were like 15 at the start, then over time they were probably like 18, I think, in the second volume or third, and then like they're probably like in their 30s in the volume 4.
Mm.
And then Archie, they they dwindle here and there between 15, and then there's a future where they're like 115 and they're still like kind of like middle aged, which is interesting.
Hmm.
And now here we are with IDW.
Okay. I got you. I got you. We'll see. I'm trying. Is there any reference to any characters that possibly move to the west?
Move to the west.
Yeah, because because I'm my fault. I'm just going back and referencing like Mutant Nation because I'm really trying to find out who's this new threat going to be that Metalhead's trying to like prepare Raphael for.
I'm not completely sure yet, but
Yeah.
for right now, it seems like in Casey's story, Karai might be onto something here.
Okay. Probably be focusing more on Quran. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because like well, correct. Currently, like she's a little bit of an anti-hero ish, but in the IDW, she doesn't have that like kind of like friendship with like Leonardo and the others like that sort of. But
Mm.
yeah, it's a little yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see here, man. Well, Jonah, you got anything popping off or lately or any videos you're working on?
No, nothing I could think of at the moment. I mean, if I put something out there, I'll put something out there. But I think I already covered most of the Ninja Turtle stuff that I wanted to talk about, like how I talked about how I'm getting tired of plot lines and Leonardo and all that other stuff and blah blah blah. Or my thoughts on Tales of TMNT.
Okay, yeah. I do remember. Yeah, I think sometime this week I gotta get a hold of Bundle because actually I'm gonna probably recommend it for you for you as well. So DC's got this Absolute series.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just now getting my brain filled in about that. Right now I'm focusing on Batman right now, and it's probably my favorite variation of Batman that I've read so far.
Okay. I
Even
mean, me personally, I'm not really looking forward to it. I mean, this just might be me, but I'm just like, I don't know. This don't really look all that great. Like, well, it's an interesting take though, but it's like, yeah. Well, I was kind of watching Batman Beyond earlier though, so that was pretty nice. Got the whole box set, but the absolute Batman thing.
yeah. So I'm gonna pick up on it. After Batman. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna try and pick up on Wonder Woman as well. But
Yeah.
I mean across the board, I like the take, but you know, I'm just now getting familiar reading on Batman. I don't have an exhaustion that like a true Batman having it would have towards him. That could possibly be exhausted from seeing these variations. So I'll probably
Yeah, like yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, with DC and stuff, I've been trying to read some of the older comics and stuff, at least like like post crisis and all that, because I just want to get a better understanding of like some of the characters. So lately, I've been reading stuff like mostly like about Superman and all that to try and like, because everybody has their opinions about Superman, whether they hate him or like him or whatever, or think he's supposed to be like this or that. But I'm like, well, let me read the comics first to get my own opinion. I'm like, okay, I think I'm starting to get something about Superman.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like yeah. Oh yeah, what you guys are?
I'm picking up that, and then I'm also catching up on this Ultimate series in Marvel, and everything kind of connected to that. So basically, what I've grasped for a little bit that I've grasped so far was this is post Blood Hunt, and we've got like Black Panther. This is part of, I guess, the Ultimate Black Panther as well. This Ultimate Black Panther's got brand new abilities.
Yeah, here like he was doing something crazy where he was like able to channel like some kind of spirit or something like that, or transform or something like that, and was like fighting some kind of concept.
Yeah. So like, I mean, he has moments of being a speedster now. He's like, as far as magic, like being a strong entity and going into martial arts. And some of the comments of like the videos that I've been watching, trying to catch up on Black Panther, they're like saying that he could be just as powerful, if not more powerful, than Naruto. So, I mean that kind of piques my interest a little bit. Again, seeing what they've done with Mr. Fantastic. I've also read that how Storm with Storms being incorporated with Thor, and then Thor being framed for murder, and
God, I didn't know Thor was
yeah,
going through that.
yeah. It's getting kind of dark over there, man. And like I'm getting these bits and pieces from shorts and reels, and watching these other tubers and content creators out here, and
Oh yeah, because I mean, I did hear Storm was replacing Thor. I just didn't know what the reason was for it though. But yeah,
So I
But
think
definitely makes sense to use Storm at least.
just planting some bugs, just because we'll probably work on a stream, elaborating on some of this stuff soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I got you. Okay.
But yeah, but nah, for me though personally, it's just like I just want to read the main versions first before like really getting into like Elseworld stuff, because Elseworld stuff will like they'll make up their own stuff and I'll be like, wait a second, this is weird. Like like that'd be like, oh, okay, I don't know anything about Batman, but the first comic I'm gonna read is the Batman Who Laughs. Like no,
Mm-hmm.
not gonna read that first, but nah. But I mean, but yeah, for my reads and all that stuff for DC, I've been reading stuff like Superman, Superboy, a little bit of Supergirl, well, obviously the Super Family, pretty much. For Batman, I've been reading like Batgirl, Nightwing, and I'm thinking about reading the New Titans and stuff, like the old '80s Marv Wolfman, George Perez, and all that stuff. Like yeah, to
Do
kind of better
that.
understand like the DC universe.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Especially since I think it was like right before the summer they had a series to where they were progressing the Titans to surpass the Justice League, if I'm not mistaken. When like Beast Boy was like the villain.
Yeah, or
And then
not the villain, but I know what you're talking about. Like, because Amanda Waller did something to Beast Boy, and like Beast Boy turned to like Starro or something, and like brainwashed everyone or most people, like the Justice League and yeah, Nightwing and all them stuff. Yeah, I remember.
so like I mean, knowing how things are originally gives you I can understand that. It gives like a better grasp as to the continuity of the character itself, and it's like, okay, this is what you've altered. This is where they come from.
Yeah, yeah. I think the well, I did read a comic that was like definitely from New Titans and stuff. It was called that I just bought from a con. It's called the Tales of Cyborg and stuff. And it was basically like telling Cyborg's story, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know all this stuff about Cyborg. I'm like, some of the stuff definitely has a lot of racial stuff going on. 80s and all that stuff, and just definitely like, wow. I mean, I knew the surface level what Cyborg was going through, but this is something else.
I got a hot take, Joni.
What's up?
Cyborg is the least interesting black superhero to me.
Dang, everybody be
Out of
saying that
everything,
though.
out of like everything beyond DC, beyond anything, bro. I just don't like Cyborg, bro. I just don't. I don't know.
I mean, to me, Cyborg. I mean, he's all right. Like, I like his like concept and stuff pretty much, and I think his story is all right. But I don't think like he works good as a solo character though. Not as a solo character. He's always gonna be like a good supporting character, like a Teen Titan or something like that, or teaming up with some hero, but not by himself.
I got you. Yeah, I agree.
Which I think honestly, Marvel is probably more better with their black characters than DC are. Well, DC is.
Yeah.
So yeah, because they got Black Panther, Falcon, and War Machine, and all of them.
And then I'm not gonna lie, Image does pretty well too.
I need to think about Image though. I mean, I know they got Spawn on, obviously, but yeah, I don't know too many black characters from Image.
I forgot we did a stream when we elaborated on it. Image comic characters.
Yeah, because I know they got like Savage Dragon, like the Freak Force, and all that. They definitely have Invincible too.
You got Invincible. I'm trying to remember. Is that Radiant Black one of them? Yeah, they got some Superman-esque characters over there in the Image that can probably go toe to toe with some other characters. It almost appears that like Image was like, all right, I see you guys have created these OP characters. We're about to create our own that can, stand toe for toe with these guys and compete. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, like TMNT. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you already know, but like, or I've said it already, but yeah, TMNT was part of the Image comics and stuff, and they've had some crossovers with certain characters.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean Savage Dragon to be exact.
Yeah, Savage Dragon.
Some of those, yeah.
And I think they even met Spawn one time too. Crazy enough.
What?
Yeah, there was like
what?
It's only like oh yeah, it's only but a couple of pages though, or something like that. But they were like fighting Spawn. Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm looking on my phone. I'm looking on my phone right now, bro. Say it ain't so.
Yeah, you can look it up right now. It's like they were fighting Spawn and stuff. It's only a couple pages though. It's not like a full-on comic where they team up or something.
Hold on, Turtle Spawn. Hold on, I think you're right.
Yep.
Let me see here.
Then Michelangelo, he dated somebody from that universe. Her name was Horridus as well. She was from the Freak 4 Savage Dragon stories.
I guess they. I want them to tell me what issue it was then, if that's the case. TMNT Entity, 2015-2011, TMNT versus Spawn Summary in the Sewers Mini. I guess, yeah, 2011.
Yeah, it could have been more of a side. Well, not even a side. Well, yeah, a little bit of a side story, but it wasn't like a full-on story.
So it was TMNT Volume 3, Issue 24?
Yeah, that could be it.
Independent, published by Andrew Modine. Wow. Okay. Definitely was not aware of this.
Oh yeah. Kind of sucked they were getting Molly whooped, but yeah.
I mean, Spawn is dang near OP as hell though, bro.
Like, oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. I know Spawn is definitely crazy powerful, but yeah. Then like the fight didn't really have much of a final result or anything. It just kind of ended. I think with Spawn saying something like "come at me" or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah.
I'm more so thinking like, will they want to? They think they might have to bring out like Lita and Venus.
No, or some kind of crazy
enough
or something.
Yeah, but I don't even think that's enough. It's like which Spawn do you pick? But even I think standard Spawn is like too OP for them.
Yeah, if they had because the Turtles sometimes they might have some kind of special because their verse is not they're powerful like a Shonen Dragon Ball Z kind of thing, but it's sometimes their technology can be crazy, like the Technodrome can destroy the world or whatever, or the time sector that can literally.
That's when I would say bring in those Rise Turtles with those mystic weapons in the middle.
Nah. But I'm I would stick to the time sector because that can literally control time itself or whatever. Or they had the little Daimyo staff, which is on par with that. But yeah, just artifacts. Or they had a turnstone thing, which can almost destroy the universe in the Archie comics. But yeah, they got stuff like that. Or even crazy deities.
Yeah.
But nah, they're not gonna win against Spawn though. I know that.
I got you. Okay, man. I think I'm gonna close this session out, man.
All right.
Got us a nice little TMNT discussion going on, guys. If there's any comics that you guys from TMNT that you guys want us to elaborate on, actually any comic, but especially for you shell heads out there, if you guys want to do a discussion or if you want us to cover it, let us know. Again, you can. I'm gonna also have Jonan's YouTube channel added in the description box. Be sure to like and subscribe to his channel as well. And then yeah, if you also cover TMNT content, man, feel free to let us know. Or if almost every Ninja Turtle channel that comes on my news feed, I subscribe and I watch, and I just like the culture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely subscribed to some too. Yeah.
Well, without further ado, we're about to end this. I appreciate you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob said TMNT 1990. Okay. Well, yeah, Jacob. Appreciate you watching, Jacob.